Hi, Leo. I love you, honey. So we're going to pull the karma deck today. We haven't pulled it for a little while. And we'll clarify. In the end, we will read them. I love you and I appreciate you. And if the story don't fit, don't push it. Let's see. Leo. Holy angels, Holy spirits, to the divine above. Angels and ancestor guides. For Leo. These readings are for you to reflect on your birth chart if you are a PERC member. But these are released to public because it's got some good information in there. Your houses is what part of your life this is manifesting in. You have 12 for Leo. Your 10th house, honey, your legacy. What happens in your ninth comes to fruition in your 10th. And there's your ninth house. What happens in your ninth comes to fruition in your 10th. Damn. I'll tell you right now, in the house number 8, which comes before house number 9, of course, that is where your vortex are. Everybody's vortex is in your house number 8, because once you get past house number 7, that's what's against you. Once you get to what's against you, face it head on. You're going to get to, in house number 8, your vortex. Your vortex is your most fated path. Honey, you're in house 9 and 10. Whatever you're doing, don't stop. We will read the spiritual, mental, and physical. Let's pull them all so we can read them together. It's going to give you a little story. You would want to do this for each house of your birth chart. You know, read on yourself. Once you get to where you can draw your birth chart to understand the energy, understand what your cheat sheets are saying, you're going to be able to put every house together as a 3-point bullet list. So next we have the planets. Planets are what is manifesting. It depends on if it's an internal energy or the planets inside the asteroid belt. If the planets are external of the asteroid belt, that's always an external force. Let's see. Planets. Let's read them, but we'll do it again because we got 2. So the planets here, Neptune and the moon. Honey. First of all, the moon is all about your emotions. The moon comes in 27.32 day cycle. It's all about your basic instincts, your habits, your modes. And then when you get the Neptune energy, honey, that's a transformation. This is Pisces energy. What's Pisces energy? The moon. 165-year cycle, probably 2 lifetimes, through an illusion, delusion, imagination, dream, spirituality. This is where you're creating a vision. And you're doing it secretly, which is what is allowing your vision to come to fruition more quickly. Interesting. Hot dog. Signs. Signs represent how this energy will be coming in. You know, you got 12 houses in your birth chart, 12 signs. You're not going to have Leo in every house, okay? That's what you got to understand. You carry Leo energy in every house, especially if you have a lot of placements in Leo. Me, myself, people's been asking, yes, I'm a Leo. Sun, Moon, Mercury, the first 3 planets of the universe. And I'm an 1111 by my birth chart. That's what brought me to tarot, searching myself, my spirituality. So anyway, not about me, about you, Leo. Signs. What energy is the moon and Neptune? Cancer energy, emotions. Think of that Cancer energy as the Queen of Cups, an unconditional loving entity. Or the Chariot, the see you later rotten tater, don't want no more. And here's Sagittarius energy. It's a brand new idea. There's something new that's refreshing. This Sagittarius energy, sometimes it's a sexual immaturity, but this Sagittarius energy is, for example, you just learned how to do something new and you love it. You don't want to do anything else but that. Whatever you're most interested in, that's where your most attention's going to go. So this is initiating being with Aries energy, pretty confident. Pisces energy, yes. You actually hide within how confident you really are. You laugh a lot of stuff off. You're serious. They think you're fucking joking. Oh, excuse me. They think you're joking, but you're not joking. You're very serious. And if they don't know then, they're going to know after. It depends on how they respond to whatever you're trying to do here. So let's read. I'm going to shuffle this bundle while I'm reading. That way, if we need to clarify something, it's going to come out, okay? Allow me to shine a little more light on the situation. Here we go. And if I'm not mistaken, Leo, if you have your Leo in your 10th house, Cancer is going to be in your 9th, okay? And your Sagittarius energy, let me check my chart over here. Your Sagittarius energy is actually going to be in your 2nd house. What coincides? 2 and 9, let me see. 1 and 7, 2 and 8. So 2 and 8 is going to coincide. So you use your whatever come in your house number 2 to go through your house number 8, which is your... And house number 2 is where you get your resources. Where you got your resources was from yourself. Your own knowledge by what you've learned as you've passed by in this lifetime. You've done this all on your own. There's no one in your life, not even your parents, can tell you, you wouldn't have that if it wasn't for me. Nobody can tell you this. There's just nobody. So let's read. In your spiritual realm, I'm going to try to shuffle quietly, okay? And I'm going to read slowly. Might sound choppy. I will read it twice. So in your spiritual realm, as if it or they came from all there is, responsibly, defend and inspire others with your feelings, your highest ideas, and the insights to understand the intuition, to protect the idealization of, the nurturing of your destiny, spiritual values, your destified spiritual values. You know, the more you speak out loud, there might be somebody hear you, and whoever hear you won't be happy for you, so they're going to bring bad thoughts on you, and that's going to cause you a little bit of karma. You're not going to know where it's coming from, and you're not given any chance of that in your spiritual realm. I think you've actually won the battle of this spiritual warfare right here. So allow me to read it again and put the deck down. As if it or they came from all there is, responsibly defend and inspire others with your feelings, your insight ideas, through the insight to understand, intuition to protect the idealization of nurturing, of your desire and your destiny, of your spiritual values. You're paving your own yellow brick road here. Spiritually. Like a red carpet kind of vibe. Let's get overall energy for the spiritual realm. Daggone, baby. Look, honey. You got the Queen of Wands. Either an Aries energy or a female fire sign. Magician. Bringing your dreams into reality, honey. You're ordering something. You're ordering something to divine like it's a perfect package. Yes, you are. 6 of Wands, successfully recognizing your... Yes. You're like, okay, if I'm so intuitive, let's try. And you've proved yourself right. The Magician is manifesting a resourceful sinner. Queen of Wands, very charming, outgoing, visionary, it says. Confident and vibrant. Seven Swords, Ten Pentacles. You're realizing what would interfere with your abundance and your legacy. You're confident about what you have manifested. Probably because you see it, you feel it, and it's in your hands. But you don't tell anybody because it's none of their business. In your mental realm, the philosophies of laws involved, success, accept and be prepared to sacrifice for the attitudes from the past about the rules of the wisdom and the attitudes from the past about this card says that on both ends. The attitudes from the past and about confusion regarding your feelings caused by where you're going in a long range thinking or travel. They want you to think about where you're going to be in the long road of what you're doing right now. What's the bigger picture? This is your mental realm. Being 10 steps ahead. Accepting the success to philosophize a law involved. Well, the law that is involved, that you're going to involve here in your spiritual realm, your mental realm, is a rejection of harsh conditions. Yeah, because you're going to invest. You've mastered intuition. You can, 7 to the 8 of Pentacles, you've paid your dues and you're on to 8 Pentacles. 2 Swords in the Lover's connection. You're not really knowing who to through the Lover's connection. That's just one more person. You're not really sure who to connect to in that connection right now. So you're connecting to yourself. What's the overall energy for the mental realm? Look at that. 8 Pentacles in reverse. Bored. A change in direction. Setting your intentions. New life cycle. You're no longer waiting around for someone to come through for you. You're just not. It doesn't matter who it is. And this is through your mind. Mental. Unfocused perspective. A change in direction. Like, nope. Your physical realm right now. Do it in a big way. Become a person of power and stature. Let your feelings tell you how. By the yielding in the only way to use your intuition and to get it out to the world. And resulting from the understanding of the resulting from the history of the sacrifice, reactions. Wow. Your create while it is said to be your demand. What have you shared? What have you shared that you wish you hadn't have shared? And who did you share it with? Let's do that one more time. I'm sorry. I was still back here reading this because this caught my attention. When we get to this end, put these words together, okay? In your physical realm right now, do it in a big way. Become a person of power and status. Put yourself up in a higher level. Let your feelings, internal feelings, tell you how to yield. And the only way to use your intuition and get it out in the world. And the resulting from the understanding of the resulting from the history of what you have sacrificed. What was your reaction? Because your career, what have you shared about your career? How you got to do what you're doing. So I would like to clarify here. Your career is in your 10th house. You must have a important story. And if you get your story out in the world, it'll allow other people to feel comfortable in ascending too. 10 Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Analyzing all the dead ends. What is the overall energy for the physical realm right now? Queen of Cups and the Six of Cups. That's a Cancer in the past. Or in the past, you unconditional love. But yeah, through a new perspective, it brought you to a dead end. By assessing the investments you had to conserve. So yeah, is what you've done by the knowledge and stuff that you've been through, what you've been through, you're keeping that knowledge. You're not breaking any promises to yourself, and you don't expect others to either. How you treat yourself is how others is going to come into you. If they can't come into you the way you treat yourself, they know it's not going to be good. That's what we'll clarify right there. So let's see. Leo. This 9th and 10th house energy, honey, that's the adventure of your legacy. Who do you conversate with? Where do you adventure to? How do you attain your knowledge? Who are you hanging around? What are you actually conserving through the conversations of the people that you've been around? Pluto energy, that's a rebirth, baby. A baptism, a transformation, Vista, Earth. You know what Vista is? Let me show you that card. There's another picture of those things that they say they see flying around the Earth. See, they know it's on a card. You know what I mean? They know. They know. Vista is actually your internal flame. Protecting your internal flame through a rebirth. Think about yourself going down there and cleaning it up, wiping it off, polishing it up, maybe repainting your Vista shell or something. But whatever it is, this is your internal flame being protected. And your internal flame is through your legacy. Your legacy is what people are going to remember you by. What makes you you. What's in the rebirth? The rebirth is feeling like the victim. So you're telling yourself you're no longer feeling like the victim. This is a heart chakra. You're changing what you put your emotions into. Literally. Yeah. Insecurity. You're changing the prospect of being emotionally insecure. You used to cry a lot, Leo. Guilt. It's a pleasure of a workaholic. When you get the color blue here, Leo, I'm going to say blue and green. What's that make? That makes turquoise. When you get turquoise, I don't know if you know anything about numerology, but mix the colors like you would. You understand me what I'm saying? The color turquoise is like it's a secret intuition. It's a secret connection to the divine that no one else knows about. Like you have conversations with maybe your higher self or the divine with no one around. Could be in your truck and things like that. That way nobody else can hear you. But when you get the color blue, it's a throat chakra. Let's see. Maybe you wasn't allowed to speak up about emotions. There's the wisdom of joy, grief, and rejection. You might have grown up where you wasn't allowed to cry. That's what this is saying. But that's changed. You've realized that that's unhealthy. And you've cried a little. What would be the advice for the 9th and the 10th house here? That new moon. This is a change of direction. Eight Pentacles in reverse. Unfocused. If there is a direction that you're not focused on, it's going to be changed. If you're not interested, mastering. 6 cups, 9 cups. That's soulmates that emotionally fulfill you. You're going to only be around people that make you happy. If you feel unfocused, if you feel like your intuition's being interfered with, when you walk into the room, you can pretty clearly, there's the Knight of Wands, 4 Pentacles. You're standing back from this interest. You want to watch it for a minute. Let's see what the external energy is here. You're no longer feeling like the victim because you're telling yourself you only have yourself to blame. You know what you're here to do. You've passed the 8th house. You're at 9 and 10. This external energy, they're coming in a page. Oh, this is an interesting soulmate. Friend commitment. Challenging the preparations. This Queen of Cups. Cancer energy. Yeah. This is an external energy that's actually challenged your interest at least 5 times, or them and a couple people around them. Why would they be challenging your interests? Emotionally. Because you're emotionally independent. They just want to see how far they can fucking push you. Excuse me. You're committed to your preparations. The reflection of nothing but truth. Look at the number 10. You don't care who's watching. They know that you're saying to yourself, watch all you want. You might learn something. Might even take a couple notes. We'll get some more information on your external energy. Wherever the Tower moment comes, it's got something to do with the Page of Wands and 2 Cups. It's an interesting, a spark of interest. You've sparked the interest of an emotional soulmate here. So your planets, this is what's manifesting. The Moon and Neptune energy. This is a transformation in secret. You don't want anybody to know how you got there. It's coming with Taurus energy. That's something very stable. You're cultivating. You could sow in your oats, plant in your seeds to dignify your strength through the progression of your journey. Aries, action, action. Aries, action, taking action. So that was the Queen of Wands earlier. You're pretty confident on the action that you've taken. The Moon and Neptune, destiny. You want to complete your destiny through a perception of service. What do you need? You need me to pray? Okay. Indeed. Leo, let's see. Like you have the divine on speed dial. Anytime you need him, he's there. And he'll show you a sign that he's there. I don't want to tell too many of your secrets. So let's get an advice for you. Perfection, baby. The color red is all about your foundation. What are you building on? Honey, perfect destiny. The divine is telling you, you have an A+ today. Oh my gosh. Perfection and destiny. You have a perfect connection to the divine through prayer and balance. That's the color purple. And abundance. Another yellow. Release. That's red carpet, baby. Royalty. The divine says, come on in, have a seat. You need some tea? You know? What are you drinking? Where's Leo here? And the moon and Neptune? Six of Swords. You have allowed the divine to drive your boat and take you somewhere to find peace. You want to overcome a hardship because you feel like your mentality was tested. You want it to be resolved. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, where you can start over and set a go. You want to resolve one situation where you can set a go and not have to worry about the situation anymore. The Knight of Wands. You don't want to have to reevaluate your plans of interest. Leos don't make appointments anyway. What's the external energy of this perfect destiny with Leo? They don't know. Two swords. They have two swords, two cups. You put a sword in each cup, that's drained emotions. It's an independent blockage. They have to prepare for the Wheel of Fortune. That's the challenge of interest. The 5 Wands, 9 Wands in reverse. They didn't reconsider. They have no shame in the challenge of interest. Interesting. This is probably what pushed you to do it secretly. You have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of both. The moon. Yeah. Behind the scenes, the star. You know the truth. You're very committed, very spiritual. Chariot. So you're spiritually relocating to be emotionally content. 2 swords. You're glad that they don't know. Yeah. 3 swords, 5 swords, that's 8 swords. A confusion of where you stand emotionally. You never told them anything either. You never told them much either. Well, let's clarify the Cancer energy along with Sagittarius. How you're going to be, the Cancer energy here is the Chariot. The Chariot has the Judgment Cross on the front. This is an intuitive move, intuitively relocating your emotions. Like, come on, emotions, we're going to go over here for a while. Saturn, you're structuring your own emotions, self-discipline. So your immune jelly, house number 4, your root chakra. Where does it feel like home, Leo? Where does it feel like you're comfortable? Your root chakra has everything of your roots. How grounded are your roots? Look, there's another one of those things. It's a different kind of shape, but they know. It's on a card. Anyway, let's clarify this. Through Mercury, messages, resources, through a trine and a sextile, symbios. If you don't know what a trine and a sextile is, my love, go in your birth chart, go to your 9th and 10th house. When you get in there, look for your sextile. It's going to be where two planets have something in common. There you're going to be able to find the common sense. Depends on your birth chart. So your external energy here is an independent blockage. You've initiated to start over because you allowed the divine to take you away from something that you didn't like, that you didn't feel good in. 5 swords, it's actually, any 5 you get in tarot is a test from the emergency broadcast system. You felt your mentality being tested and you're like, no thank you, I don't feel good here. I want to clarify why is this an independent blockage? Stuck stagnant on an independent. Stuck stagnant on an indecision. Because they're manifesting 10 pentacles. The willpower of wealth. Ace of Swords, clearly King of Wands in reverse. He's not ready. Or his kindness is being taken for his weakness. That was 2 swords clarified by the Ace of Swords. He's going to get his clarity when his heart gets broken. When he cries. What's he going to be crying about? The epiphany of clarity. a force, a decisive force to communicate through the idea. Ace of Swords and the Magician, the Hangman, that's clearly the willpower here to communicate with the Queen of Swords about the sun, was a new perspective of the challenge to see truly. Look at that. You have the sun, the star, and the moon. That's a major arcana synchronicity. Behind the scenes, leaving because of the responsibility to transform for a new beginning, peacefully making a stand in the path of interest to a friend. You shouldn't have to explain yourself to anybody. So we're going to dig in a little deeper right here. This external energy, is that they're clearly manifesting? Master Manifester, Ace of Swords, the Epiphany. They know. They know. What do they know? So you have this Ace of Swords with the Ace of Cups. That'd be true love. Page of Cups. It's the initiation of love. 8 Pentacles. Focused. Mastered. Offer. We have to focus on this one offer. This Ace of Cups is right here. And it was ignored because of the 3 of Cups. Too many people around. Having emotions for too many people. The King of Wands and the 9 Wands. This masculine could be reconsidering his boundaries. So the Cancer energy in Sagittarius, you're going to structure your roots. You know, when you repot a plant, fresh dirt, fresh water, little music. What's Leo doing here? A facade in reverse. You are yourself. What they see is what they get. Trickery. A facade in the trickery. Yeah, you poured some water on their fire. Bittersweet creation. They created their own hell, their own rabbit hole. And you let them right inside. You're restructuring what you put out in the world. Like the words that you speak. People you hang around, you know it all matters. What is the overall internal energy? Boom, shakalaka. There is the Tower, the sudden change, 10 Cups. A shocking revelation in the foundation of stress, analyzing the stress to make a stand against this, the Knight of Wands. So you stood up what you're interested in. You do not care what people think about it. You're going to do it anyway. This could have blew up a family situation. A shocking event at home. What is this? That's why you're structuring your roots. Something must have struck the foundation before. Temperance, at peace. Yeah. You know they can take away from you everything right now, and tomorrow you'll have it again. The Queen of Wands confidently leveling through judgment on starting over. 10 Cups to be emotionally complete without support of peace. What's the external energy of Leo structuring the foundation from the roots? The Queen of Pentacles, a Capricorn energy. King of Cups, Scorpio. That's an ex of a masculine. The Knight of Pentacles could be somebody that they have a child with. She could be successfully looking into something on him. This is offered twice already. If you're a feminine here, you wasn't going to be the reason that this relationship crashed. That wasn't going to be your fault. You allowed the trickery to fuck itself. You want to know why? Because back here, you set your intentions to master. Focused. You were focused and intentionally focused. And what you were focused on, you were interested in the soulmate. And then here comes the Page of Cups. It's like you boosted it up a notch. with the Ace of Cups. This was supposed to be two souls into one. This has been offered twice, and it's been rejected. Twice. Ace of Swords, two swords. Block the truth. Trickery, block the truth. So before we clarify who the court cards are, what kind of trickery blocked the truth? You wasn't going to get into this. There's no facade in the trickery. You're not going to lie for someone. And if it's got nothing to do with you, and if it's a serious problem within a family, you're not a homewrecker. You're not going to be the purpose. You're just not. What will be the purpose? Probably the Knight of Wands. Yeah, worried about their judgment. The breaker 19 calling on the divine. Father, are you there? They know they tested you, baby. 5 wands, and yeah. They not only tested you, they tested your intuition. Intuitive stance. That's what brought the Tower. Destiny. Boom, shakalaka. I'm going to tell you right now, the Tower on the 10 Cups, that's a family situation. The foundation has crumbled. So let me grab a whole nother bundle. So what we're going to look for when we're clarifying the court cards is this judgment. I don't know if you know about the 9 swords, but allow me to explain, please. Those 9 swords right there, see the bed right here and all the swords, they're going through his brain, his mouth, his eyes, his heart. Anything you think about during the day, you're going to dream about at night, because once you lay down, you're going to hit the yellow pillow there. The blanket comes with repetitive, so that's something that happens all the time. Once you lay down and turn this pillow on, you're going to activate this dream box down there, and that's where the nightmares come from. So we want to look for where the judgment's going to come from. I would like to clarify the divine feminine and the divine masculine in this reading, Leo. Where's the divine feminine in the Tower? The boom shakalaka, the sudden epiphany. Well, she's at the 5 Pentacles. Yeah, she's alone with the 10 Cups. Look, she's been breadcrumbed by her own family. Look, but she has the 10 Cups. Let's get 2 more for her to see where she gets that 10 Cups from. Where she gets it from, look at that. Alone with a challenge of family. Look, she gets it through judgment. Breaker 19, baby. I told you this feminine has this angel up there on speed dial. She was like, excuse me, sir, ma'am. I know you're busy, but do you got a minute? They're right there. Making a final and firm decision to challenge alone the family. She challenged her own fucking family. Because of what she was interested in, what she wanted to do. They didn't want her to do it. She's like, I love you all, but I'm going to do it anyway. And if you think different about me, then that's okay about you. That's where judgment's coming from here. And it's judgment on the whole family. Could be a mother and a stepfather. Or it could be another man and another woman. Wherever the Tower's going to fall, it's a family situation because it's in the 10 Cups. And we all know the 10 Cups represents family. Happy life, happy home, even the dog eats good. Where's the masculine? Okay, 10 swords. That would be your 9 swords and your Ace of Swords over here. So this trickery, he clearly knows about the trickery now. It's a dead end. Oh, gosh. Okay, so let's slow down for just a second. Right here's the 4 swords. In the 4 swords, you have this Ace of Swords hidden. Truth's been hidden. An independent dead end. He has asked himself, what have I done? Here is the divine, the spiritual contract, emotionally. King of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, assessing the investments of that Tower. Everything them two have invested into for at least the last 7 years is about to fucking crash. Excuse me. Because of this emotional decision of a karmic twin. And look at that. There's your 2 Cups, your Ace of Cups. Ending a cycle with the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. That's 2 women successfully recognizing that the new perspective to be emotionally complete, clearly, yeah, was a rich, wishful thinking. Goodness. Let's pull again. Where is the divine masculine when it comes to the 9 swords and judgment? The Hangman. He's getting a different perspective. Probably on what he supports. Yeah, the Emperor. There's nobody there to cut him down. There's no one. That's why he's reconsidering the Queen of Swords. I'm not sure who this true Queen of Swords is. Who is the Queen of Swords when it comes? We're clarifying the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Who is the Queen of Swords? The Four Pentacles holding back secrets from the Queen of Cups, the counterpart to the King of Cups. Well, the Divine knows all about it. The Divine recognizes everything. You cannot hide anything from them. So where's the masculine here in the different perspective with the Queen of Pentacles? What's he perspecting? No support. The masculine has no support. There's no support system in his foundation, in his family foundation. So what's he still doing there? What's he still doing there? That Ace of Swords is in reverse. He don't know. Until the fucking tower falls. He don't know the tower's coming. Honey, I'm going to tell you right now. Yeah, it's in divine timing. 7 wands. He chose the battle. It's like putting in an order for the biggest tower in your life. He don't know about it. Okay, so is there anything that we can give advice to this masculine about the tower? Whatever the tower is, it's going to come quickly. The Queen of Cups is actually holding a secret from the masculine here. The Queen of Cups to the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. This is an ex holding a secret. So I'm going to get another bundle because I would like to know what that secret actually is. So let's see what the secret is. This reading just went a little longer than I expected. That's okay. Let's see. I love tarot. Not more than I love the Divine, though. Just want to put that out there. Who is this Queen of Cups? You have the cross. Oh. Married in a church, committed, Christian. Look at the lily. Look. With the karmic, with her boobs hanging out. She's not who she was supposed to be. That's the death and rebirth. The Empress has watched everything without the book being open in the mask. This is an Empress. Well, there was a lie that this Queen of Cups told to be committed in a church, to get married in church. You know, the ring is commitment. The cross, sometimes they look at that as a cross to bear, a Christian burden or a spiritual burden, responsibility to get married. What's the secret? Healing heart. The secret is that this other person that your person got, I'm going to say your person, this Queen of Cups is with, yeah, not today. Not healing their heart today. That's what they're trying to do. It's an emotional connection. A coffin and a butterfly. A boat stabbed in the back. Imagine a butterfly chasing a boat. So let's clarify the secret. What's in the moon? What's being kept from the feminine? What's the secret from the divine feminine? Why you were challenged? 5 wands. Why they challenged your interest? Yeah, Knight of Wands. Sexual interest. You made a stand on the immaturity. You didn't like it. You didn't put up with it. What's the lie got to do with the masculine? 7 cups. That's exactly what he's thinking about. Daydreaming, night thinking, seeing the bigger picture. Emotional confusion. 4 cups. Ignored the offer. That's a lot of cups. Thinking about the offer that they ignored. Twice. Twice. Well, what do they think about the facade now? Oh, you have the Strength card, Leo energy. Yeah. Powerful preparations. They could be planning something powerful. Well, who's the Queen of Cups? I want to get back to the secret. What is inside the moon with the Queen of Cups? What's hidden with the cross and the ring? It's a fake commitment. Falsely committed from the start. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Could have been all about sex. To release the confusion of a dead end. That's purposely keeping someone confused. And there is the Eight of Swords again, ending of a cycle. Confused on how to end the cycle comfortably. Confused, manifesting in distress to reconcile with the soulmate peacefully, strategically planning on the interest of Leo, this Queen of Pentacles. So, yeah, the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. This could be an ex and a sister. But you have the Strength card here with 10 Pentacles. It's very abundant Leo. Yeah, the Leo is spiritually abundant, which is going to leave the other ones at a dead end. So this Queen of Cups has actually initiated falsely from the start. Well, when would the masculine find out? Maybe after 9 years of knowing this woman? This is an independent blockage. Six Swords. He has to independently bring himself out of the situation. Yeah. Look. He wishes to love the Queen of Wands. It's a wish fulfillment. Emotionally complete with love for the Queen of Wands. I don't know how else to say it. It's right there. I think the Queen of Cups knows it. Look at that. Manifesting to be emotionally complete, emotionally fulfilled. Look at that. Temperance in the Ace of Cups. Peaceful with the blessing. What's the Queen of Wands coming out with? Look at that. King of Swords, Aquarius energy. The more this Queen of Cups pushes on the masculine, the more he thinks about the female fire sign. Every word he says is reflecting on the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. This is all elements involved here. What's the Queen of Cups got to do with the King of Swords? Four of Wands and the Page of Swords. Looking for marriage. Who's the King of Swords when it comes to the feminine? Three of Wands. A preparation of success, honey. Woo! Very smart. And masculine? Yeah, he is comfortable with the hold. He's holding back. He's unemotionally fulfilled. But he recognizes that the cycle he has ended, the King of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, that commitment's got to stop because it's blocking him from the feminine. He's not able to feel right about the connection. So what should this masculine do today? What should the divine masculine do today? Two Swords is here again. The Two Swords is here with 9 Pentacles. Block all the deception and the interferences so you can successfully recognize your true soulmates. Look at that. Not only your true soulmates, your spiritual soulmates, because this is a dead-end defense. They can't protect you if you don't protect yourself. I love you guys. Ciao.